Ben Wise here, and today I'll talk about 2 ways to effectively toes to bar in workouts. So the first one is the pike, the second one is the scoop. I'm gonna show you both, and then I'm gonna talk about them a little bit and explain different situations and scenarios where each of those might be a useful application. So with that first variation, the pike, just as it sounds, you're folding in half. And a lot of people intuitively think that that's gonna wear out their hips quicker because of that folding action. And while that could be the case, it's often not the case because A, you can get a lot of pushback, literally like lat activation behind the bar. So you can use more lat and a little bit less hip flexor in combination with the fact that you don't have to control the eccentric, the lowering portion with the legs nearly as much. You can kind of let them fall, and that kind of winds you up into that arch position. So actually you don't need as much eccentric control of the movement. You can just kind of get that last little bit of movement with the hips. So it is still important that you have good shoulder mobility and hip mobility, but you can probably get away with it in the pike variation. Now, if we take this version and compare it to our second version, which is the scoop, one of the things that you're going to notice is that the scoop, the line of action is much more vertical, right? The toes stay much more in line and very close to sort of the midline of where the bar would be. What that allows for is less forward and backward momentum. So in other words, you can speed up your cycle speed of the movement quicker. So in a high turnover sprint style workout, that's a very good way to do it. The other good thing about having a very vertical line of action, it uses less grip. So if you have this really big kit where there's a lot of swinging that's happening, it's gonna tax your grip more. Whereas if you have, again, a very vertical line of action without a lot of kip, you're gonna be able to save your grip a little bit more. So even though you have a little bit more tension throughout the movement on your hip flexors, you might actually need less compression at the very top of the rep and relatively less mobility in terms of shoulders throughout the kip, and you could potentially save your grip a little bit more. So both variations, the pike and the scoop, have utility in workouts. It really depends what type of athlete you are and what the demands of the workout are, and figuring out a good blend of those two. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, you can subscribe to our channel, and thanks for viewing today.